And definitely a round of applause. The Sandton shutdown was incredibly, for those of you who were there, you'd understand, was incredibly important and powerful. I mean, I've attended many marches, but a lot of the naysayers were saying, well, what is shutting the JSC down going to do? Every time a person is abused, they have to use our services. So it's police, it's clinic, sometimes it's judicial. If it's in a case where you don't have the finances, then it's pro bono. All of this is coming from taxpayers' money, from the state. So ultimately, gender-based violence affects our economy. I think we've got a question over there. Are there any other questions? Question there, and I see you, ma'am. And the gentleman at the back? Oh, is there somebody else? Have you already? Sorry. Okay, so I see the two gentlemen and the lady here, and then, so we'll start with you. You got the mic, yeah?
Mic check. Okay. Abantu. I've been working on that one.
Yes, baby.
What a time to be alive. It's such an honor to be surrounded by such powerful and strong Black women. My question is posed to the entire panel. I'd like to find out the backlash that you have faced as women from an early age, because I believe that growing up, our environments really do shape who we are. So in a system where there are certain hierarchies that are in place, where you find that the male figure is supposedly at the top, and how did you then say, no, this is also who I am, yes, I'll still respect you as the head of the home, understanding that without the neck, there really is nothing the head can do, How do you then dissociate your submissiveness, for lack of a better word, right? How do you then still hold on to that? And how do you not harden yourself? How do you not let go of your femininity and your vulnerability? Because I feel we are in a society where that is seen as being weak. We do not associate having the strength that it takes to be vulnerable, to be women, to own all aspects of who you are as women. How do you handle that backlash, which is expected from the men, because that's how society is, but how do you also handle it from women? How do you handle it from women? Because we often, the strong ones, the loud ones, the rebellious ones, the intelligent ones, the ones with the voices, the ones that speak, the ones that act, we are often seen as weird and defiant, and those things are not wrong. So how do you then go about showing the younger generation and other women within the families that, no, this is who I am, accept me, I'm not going to adjust for the world and to the world? And I'd like to find out, importantly, how do you address it with the men as well? Thank you.
Thanks. Firstly, I would like to say I like the issues that the speakers have raised and all. But then, I for one, I see us trying to avoid a very sensitive issue, in a sense that it is easy to say, if I beat up my girlfriend, then I'm an abuser. But rather, wouldn't it be wise if we were to say, can we try and investigate the root cause of everything? Because the science is saying there's cause and effect, though it is not the right thing to abuse. Because sometimes a perpetrator can be a victim as well in this instance. So have we tried and investigate the root causes to this gender-based violence? Thank you.
I'll start with the question here. Each one of us is raised within a context, and the context that you are raised within influences the person that you become. But in spite of the context that you are raised within, you still have the power to change what you don't like about the context that was supposed to define you. So it's a choice. Personally, I was lucky that I was raised in a context where I was made to believe that I'm equal to anyone. I never saw myself as less because I was black or because I was a girl. The second thing is that one of the drivers that I believe make you a better person is making sure you respect people and taking no less than respect from them. I would rather be respected than liked. I've also realized that you teach people how to treat you, because when they disrespect you, you walk. When they disrespect you, you tell them, you are not going to disrespect me because these are the consequences. So I think when you are happy in your own skin, when you know what you stand for, when you always give of your best, then you cannot then allow anyone to disrespect you. And owning your story and owning your progression in life as a young woman doesn't take any feminine side away from you. Just because you are chairman of a board and you happen to be a woman, it doesn't mean you have to act like a man. Because you are not a man and you don't want to be a man and you don't know what they do and how they do it, you are happy the way you are. One of the things I admire, which tend to be a feminine characteristic, is that they actually want the team members to participate. So the leadership is participatory. And then people embrace you. And that's being a woman. Own your femininity, but don't let anyone disrespect you. You have to be firm, but not aggressive. It's tough, but it can be done. What was the root cause? To the gentleman, thank you for asking the question. I have this to say before I answer you. No human being has a right to hit another human being. I don't care what happened. I don't care whether she spit on your face because she was angry. You wipe the face and leave. You have no right to raise your hand against another human being. If she cheated on you, 10 out of 10 times you've done it yourself. Leave. If you don't want to leave, forgive her. You have no right to hit her. I don't care what she has done.
You know, on just on the topic of cheating, you know, they say if a woman is caught cheating, she wants to be caught. So something is wrong along the lines there, just saying.
Can I just add that women have the agency to change their own lives. And we remember that, always remember that each one of us is a leader, men and women. You lead your own self, you lead in your own little circle of influence, in our families. So it's very, very important to know and to be aware what type of children we are bringing up. How do we empower our children? Are we treating the girls different from the boys? Because that's what happens in most homes. Now, the other thing is that it's okay to have campaigns because we are angry, but we need to change our language. You see, when you say men are trash, men will become trash, and they will continue to be trash. We've got to have positive campaigns so that we make a positive difference in our societies. The other thing is men should call out other men when they make negative comments about women, when they belittle women. The other day I passed a group of, I think they were cleaning, And then a young woman passed, and they started talking about her, you know, in very derogatory ways. But that's become the norm. Men think that when women go past, they are their own objects of entertainment. That is why they then end up raping and abusing them. Now, the fact about the root causes, Dr. Judy and I, as we said, we are holding these intergenerational dialogues. We have been doing them since we launched the book on the 22nd of August. We did not stop and wait for the 16 days of activism. So yes, it is a sensitive issue, but we have to keep talking about it. And we have to keep going to the perpetrator's background to find out what went wrong and fix our society. Thank you.
Okay, for the interest of time, the gentleman with the check shirt that's got the mic, and then the lady in front, and unfortunately we're going to have to end there. I'm sorry, time, I know. I'm ignoring the people at the back.
Thanks, Rose. Mine is just a comment, not a question. Since Judy introduced the problem of our woundedness as a result of apartheid, I think that is one of the important causes of what we are seeing now. For instance, for a guy to stab a woman 52 times after raping her, it can't really be as a result of that relationship that has existed for the 20 minutes while she was raping and killing her. So there must be something else behind. That there's a lot of anger with himself, with society, with the whole world, that we should intervene at a societal level and address that woundedness of apartheid. But there is I'm not saying it's the only cause. I'm saying we should look at it as one of the components for the causes of the problems we are seeing. But we have a problem in that we are actually being prevented from addressing that woundedness by both the people who inflicted the wounds, who tell us we should forget already. If we are going to get a society that is united, we must forget the past. But also by a government which uses the term social cohesion. Actually, it is like this term when it is used by politicians.
Okay, sorry, so we're going to have to cut you. Thank you very much for your comment. Please, the lady can keep it very, very short because we are running over into the next session.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity.